Welcome to today's video where we dive deep into why certain exercises increase your risk of injury and how you can train smarter to avoid them. You see, too many people sacrifice proper form and long-term spinal health for short-term gains in the gym. Here at Bethesda Spine Posture, we're all about building a foundation for strength and longevity, not just chasing numbers on a barbell. Today, we'll break down some of the most common exercise mistakes and, more importantly, how to correct them to keep you lifting safely and effectively for years to come. Alright, let's talk about the deadlift. It's called the king of lifts for a reason, but it can also be a recipe for disaster if you're not careful. We see it all the time, guys and gals rounding their backs like a question mark, trying to hoist more weight than their body can handle. That rounded back? That's your lumbar spine screaming for mercy. You keep that up, and you're looking at strains, disc herniations, even nerve damage. And it's not just about your back. Pulling on a heavy deadlift with bad form can also wreak havoc on your hamstrings and glutes. Remember, your body craves stability. When you lift with a rounded back, you're essentially turning your hamstrings and glutes off, putting all the stress on your lower back. Not a good look. So, how do you deadlift safely? It all starts with mastering the setup. Hinge at the hips, not your lower back. Engage your lats. Think about bending the bar around your shins. And brace your core like you're about to get punched in the gut. That's your foundation for a safe and effective deadlift. Next up, the squat, another fundamental movement pattern, but one that's often butchered in the gym. Listen, I get it, you want that impressive squat number, but not at the expense of your spine. One of the biggest mistakes I see is folks initiating the squat from their lower back instead of their hips. That's a one-way ticket to compression in your lumbar spine and potential disc issues down the road. And don't even get me started on butt wink. That little tuck under at the bottom of the squat might seem harmless, but it's a sign that your spine is flexing under load. Not good. Over time, this can lead to pain, instability, and even structural damage. So how do you squat safely? Mobility is key. Make sure you have adequate ankle, hip, and thoracic spine mobility to maintain good form throughout the entire movement. Brace your core, keep your chest up, and drive through your heels. And remember, it's better to squat lighter with perfect form than to ego lift and risk injury. Now, let's address the overhead press, specifically the military press. Now, this movement is all about building those strong, boulder shoulders. But here's the thing, too many people turn it into a neck exercise. You know what I'm talking about? Craning your neck forward, trying to muscle that weight up. That, my friends, is a recipe for disaster for your cervical spine. And it's not just your neck that's at risk. Pressing with poor form can also put excessive stress on your shoulders, leading